This is the second image in the Santa Cruz Sasquatch series to illustrate some Sasquatch anatomy. First of all, the human deltoid, which is the shoulder muscle, is proportionally the size of the rotary cuff muscle in apes. Apes, however, have larger deltoid muscles than humans, and they use them to support their body weight because they're knuckle walkers. They're born with bigger deltoid muscles, and they develop bigger deltoid muscles because they use them all the time because they have to support their body. Because they don't stand upright, they have to support their body on their knuckles, and their shoulders are very involved in that process, their deltoid muscles specifically. The rotary cuff muscle in apes engage in brachiation. Brachiation is basically arm swinging. It's a form of arboreal locomotion. When you see primates swinging from a tree limb to another tree limb, using their arms, that's brachiation, like Tarzan, for example, swinging on vines from branch to branch. Apes need a lot of muscle in the deltoid area in order to support their whole body, basically by their shoulders. The deltoid muscle in chimpanzees, for example, are a lot larger than those in humans. They weigh roughly 383 grams compared to roughly 190 grams in humans. If you've ever seen bonobos, they're not as furry as gorillas. You can see straight through to their skin. They have tremendous deltoid muscles. They use as a knuckle walking, and they have to support their whole body. Humans don't have to do that. Now, Sasquatch, however, are not knuckle walkers. They do not support their body weight with their deltoids, and yet, their deltoid size not only rivals those of chimpanzees, but those of gorillas. So I want to zoom in on this picture of the Santa Cruz Sasquatch. Sasquatch anatomy artist Massimo Ruggero brought out some of the detail in this Sasquatch by doing a muscle overlay which reveals a lot of the muscles in the Sasquatch back. Now, if you notice in the top portion around the neck, it's a diamond-shaped muscle called the trapezius. In bold relief, you see the deltoid muscle of the Sasquatch, which is the size of a gorilla's. You see the rotary cuff muscles, the teres major, the teres minor. You see the infraspinatus, the rhomboid major. Moving on to the tricep muscles, you see all three heads of the tricep, as well as part of the brachialis muscle and the extensor carpi radialis on the outer right. You see that little bump on the forearm, and the brachioradialis as well above that, and a lot of the extensor muscles, and in addition to some of the flexure on the inside part of the forearm. On the back, once again, you see the latissimus dorsum muscle on the side of the abdominal. You'll see the external oblique. Gluteal area, you'll see the gluteus maximus and the gluteus medius, and as well as the tensor muscle in the front of the thigh. Also, you'll see the spinal rector muscles in the lower back area, which you also saw in the Patterson film. But this gives you a good glimpse of the Sasquatch anatomy from the back, and we'll give you more detailed versions in the future. With more of these in the future, you'll be able to put together a better idea of the musculature and just a general overall look of Sasquatch.